Many years ago, there was a king named Akbar, who was famous for his wisdom and justice. Among many courtiers, his favorite one was Birbal. Birbal was intelligent but would advise the king only when find him wrong. He was famous for his unique style. During one cold night, when Akbar with his courtiers passing from the river Yamuna, he found some people around the fire, where one poor Brahmin claimed,
I stand firmly throughout the whole night in the river Yamuna.
Akbar gets shocked and goes near him.
I will reward you if you could stand throughout the night.
In order to win the reward, Brahmins stand in the river whole night. Next morning, Brahmin went to collect the reward and says,
Oh my lord, I have proved my words and stood whole night in the cold water. I am here to receive my reward.
Akbar get amused and asked,
Well done, Brahmin, well done. You have done a great job. But how did you make it?
Oh my lord, it's just your grace. It was indeed a tough task, but I could lead the night by watching the glow of the lamps coming from the royal fort.
The king get astonished and felt cheated.
Oh, then you did not do anything on your own. It was my lamp to help you to finish the task. You lost the eligibility to get the rewards.
Poor Brahmin felt very sad and disgracefully left the court. Everyone in the court made his laugh, except Birbal.
The king was unfair towards the Brahmin. I should help the Brahmin.
The very next day, Akbar didn't find Birbal in the court and became anxious. He sent a messenger to know the reason. After some time, messenger come back and says,
Your Majesty, Birbal is busy in cooking khichdi and can come only when it gets cooked completely.
Akbar could not understand the reason and goes personally to meet him. He found Birbal in unusual situation, sitting on a branch, and he curiously asked him,
What are you doing, Birbal?
Sir, I'm cooking khichdi. That's why I hung the container in that stand and arranged the fire.
What rubbish! How can you cook khichdi by keeping the flame so far from the container?
Your Majesty, if the Brahmin could stand in cold water with the help of the heat generated by a lamp which was so far away, then why cannot my khichdi cook in the same manner?
Akbar realized his mistake. He called back the poor Brahmin and gave him reward. King Balwant Singh once ruled over Udaipur. He was known for his generosity and compassion. He would himself every morning as a ritual give alms to beggars. Two beggars, Ramu and Shamu, would be near to his doorstep unfailingly, and king knew them by their names. Ramu was an older one and Shamu was an younger one.
Today is my prince's birthday and I am very happy. Today you all will get more than your daily quota of grains.
Long live Princess.
We shall pray for her longer and healthy life.
Come, Ramu, take your share of alms.
Thank you, King. God, you are a great provider.
Upon hearing this, king gets very angry. He tells Ramu,
Ramu, you've been coming to my doorstep since last 6 months, and each day you've been thanking God for your alms. I think you forget if I would refuse you. Would your God provide you alms?
God is great.
long after everyone had left, King kept on planning how to teach Ramu a lesson that it is not God but me, King Balwant Singh, is the provider. Next day, as usual, both of them come to the king. King gives them their alms.
Thank you, God, for all your small mercies.
Thank you, King.
King asks Ramu to wait behind and asks Shamu to take the other way, because on that road, King had kept a pot full of silver coins.
Shamu, I want Ramu to spend 10 minutes with me, so you may proceed. But take the other lane today, which is generally used by me.
Shamu proceeds. When he just starts walking, after a short distance, he says to himself,
Thank you. Thank you very much. Your Majesty, you are great and so kind. Today you have given me, a poor beggar, the privilege to walk on the road which is constructed for yourself. Today I can walk with my eyes closed.
Saying this, he closes his eyes and starts walking. Since he was walking with his eyes closed, he misses the pot. After about 15 minutes, King tells Ramu,
Ramu, Shamu must have crossed the lane. Now you proceed. But remember, you also have to take the same road.
I will.
Ramu walks certain length of road and spot the pot, which is filled with silver coins. He picks up the pot and wonders why Shamu did not pick up the pot.
I am sure God has for me only.
He picked up the pot and thanks God. Next morning, when as usual they were at the gate of the palace, King had thought that Shamu would have twinkle in his eyes because of the treasure he must have found. But his expression were as usual. King could not control his anxiety and asked Shamu,
Shamu, how was the walk yesterday? Did you find anything on your way?
Thank you, O kind King. Thank you very much. My walk way back home was very enjoyable. The roads were so smooth and so clear that I closed my eyes and walked home.
King got the message and spoke to Ramu.
Ramu, tell me your experience.
It was very pleasant, and I found a pot filled with
Silver coins.
God is the great giver, Your Majesty.
King did not like his remarks, and he strongly felt that Ramu should be thought that not God but King Balwant Singh is a great giver. Till about a week, as usual, both of them would take their usual alms from King. On 8th day, King, instead of his alms, in cash he gives pumpkin to Shamu. Shamu is not very happy with his alms, but did not dare to refuse King. He takes the alm and says,
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Ramu, here is your alms for today.
God is great.
Shamu, upon taking the pumpkin, feels what would he do with such a big pumpkin. He goes and sells to the greengrocer. Ramu was on his way back home and speaks to himself,
I must go to the vegetable market. There is no vegetable at home.
Ramu goes to market and buys the same pumpkin which Shamu has sold to the greengrocer. At home, when Ramu cuts the pumpkin, he finds that pumpkin was filled with gold coins. Ramu raises his hands towards the sky and says,
God, you are a great provider.
Next day, as usual, only Shamu goes for his daily alms. Upon seeing Shamu alone, King asks him,
Where is Ramu?
Your Majesty, Ramu always keep saying God is real giver. He really is. Yesterday Ramu brought a pumpkin from the vegetable market, and when he cut the pumpkin, it was filled with gold coins. So Ramu is a rich man today, with the grace of God.
After Shamu left, King said to himself,
God, you are a true ruler and provider.
the moral of the story is, God is the time ruler and provider. No one can give this to God's wish. Raghu, the poor woodcutter, is busy chopping a branch of a tree by the riverside to earn his living. He is very engrossed in his work. Once, when he raises his axe to cut the branch, he loses his balance and his axe falls in the river.
Oh God. Today nothing seems to be going right for me since morning. Rani, my wife, was upset this morning for not being able to earn enough to give her and our 3 children a decent living. On top, my axe, my only source of living, has fallen in the river. Now how could I go home? What should I tell Rani? Oh God, please help me. If for no one else, at least for my 3 children. I can't see them sleeping empty stomach.
And just then, God of Water appears in disguise of an ordinary man from the middle of the river and walks toward Raghu, who was sitting on one of the branch of the tree with his hands on his head.
Oh young man, you look worried. Could I be of any help to you? Thank you. But who are you? And how can you help me? I am one like you. Perhaps I can try to help you. Tell me your problem. Oh worried man.
God bless you. I am Raghu, a poor woodcutter, and I work very hard to provide a decent living to my family of 3 children and a wife. Sometime back, when I was cutting the wood, my axe fell in this river. I don't know how to swim, and I can't see anyone around. Maybe you could help me.
Yeah, sure. No harm in trying. Young man, is this your axe?
No, dear. I'm not that lucky to own an axe of gold. You know, I'm not able to feed my children. Don't make a joke of my poverty. You can look for its owner.
Let me try again and look for your axe.
He disappears again and resurfaces after few seconds with an axe of silver.
This time I might be wrong. Tell me, Raghu, isn't this axe yours?
No. But I thank you for your efforts. But again, this time, your efforts have gone waste.
Don't be disheartened, Raghu. I will try again, but I shall surely help you to find your axe.
God disappeared again, came up in few seconds with an axe made of iron. Raghu is sitting with his head down.
Look here, Raghu. Now I can't fail. I am sure this is your axe.
Raghu looks up and his face lights up.
Oh yes, this one is mine. Thank you so much for your efforts. May God bless you for all your effort. Now, I shall be able to provide a meal for my children.
Just then, that ordinary looking man gets back to his real self of God of Water and tells Raghu,
Raghu, I am touched by your honesty. In spite of being so poor, you never once let the sense of dishonesty overpower your honesty. I reward you with the gold and silver axe for your honesty.
The moral of the story is, even in your troubled time or in your distress, you should never leave the side of honesty, as honesty is the best policy.